like to call this meeting to order. Mr. Mustarell, roll call, please.
Michela Giuliani. Mr. Bono.
Here.
Mr. Fiocchi.
Here.
Mr. Harris.
Here.
Mr. Holmes.
Here.
Mrs. Perez.
Here.
Mr. Rivera.
Here.
Mr. Silva. Mr. Sobrana.
Present.
Mrs. Cottaspati.
Present. In compliance with the New Jersey Open Public Meeting Law, commonly referred to as the Sunshine Law, the Vineland Board of Education has caused notice and posting of this meeting to be sent to the following, announcing time, place thereof, agenda, etc., the Daily Journal, S&J Today, the Press of Atlantic City, Vista Bueno, the Clerk for the City of Vineland, and the Administrative Office Public Bulletin Board. Would everyone please rise for the flag salute?
Yes, can we have our giraffe heroes come on up for the Pledge of Allegiance? We also have another presentation today. We would like to recognize our giraffe heroes. So it's my great pleasure that we are recognizing this year's giraffe heroes. These remarkable students have demonstrated exceptional courage, compassion, and dedication this school year. Your actions, students, have profoundly impacted our community, showcasing what it means to be a true giraffe hero. You have set a high standard for your peers and have shown us all the power of courage and kindness. These outstanding students inspire others by their example and continue to strive for a community where everyone is willing to stick their neck out for the common good. Let's hear it for our giraffe heroes. I would like to announce their names. From Barcy, Amaya Gonzalez. If you're here, we have a certificate for you. If you're not, we'll hang on to it. From Durand, Damian Tony. Is Damian here? Step forward so we can give you your certificate. There you go. Ah, yes, awesome. From Memorial School, James Owen the fourth. From Petway School, Mason Porkin. From Rossi Elementary, Gracie Petrini. From Wallace School, Nyla Rosado. From De Palato Elementary, Marbella Jimenez. From Johnstone, Anthony Okendo. From Menny's School, we have Anthony Calatia. Hope I'm saying it right. Is Anthony here? No? Okay. From Pilla, Nathaniel Garcia. From Sabater, Michelina Buglio. Is Michelina here? There we go. And last but not least, from Winslow School, Caden Colon. And we also want to recognize our Supervisor of Guidance, Dina Rodolfo. Please stand up for us. We can give you a big round of applause. Thank you for all your work, working with our giraffe heroes and making amazing giraffe cookies and organizing everything. Outstanding work. Yeah, we're going to take a quick picture.
Do we have any presentations?
Yes, Mr. Scott Mustarell, our school business administrator, will present an adjusted 2025-2026 budget. Mr. Mustarell.
Good evening. So we do have a slight adjustment in our 25-26 budget. We submitted a carryover amount from preschool of $833,853 with a state mandated 25% reduction of $165,367 for a total of $668,486. The state, however, is telling us to use our carryover of $661,466, which was the carryover we used this year. So the state made an error. They're aware of the error. However, they're requesting that we submit these figures with the knowledge that we can file an appeal after the fact. So they want us to submit a carryover of $661,466 with a reduction of $165,367 for a total of $496,099. The correct calculation is actually $833,853 as a carryover. The reduction to that, or 25% of it, would be $208,463 for a total of $625,390. Now, we submitted $668,486, which the state will not accept. The state is telling us to submit $496,099. So right now, we'd have to submit a budget with a reduction of $172,387. Again, the state is telling us $496,099, but the correct amount is $625,390. So we could, at a later time, appeal to the state for the differential of $129,291. So what does that mean? We submitted a total budget with a general fund, which is the general fund, $210,281,800. Special revenue was $27,963, $726 for a total of $238,245,526. and that was what the board approved last month. The adjusted budget, the general fund won't change, so it'll stay at 210, 281, 800. The special revenue fund, you'll see here, is 27,963, 726, less the 172, 387, for an adjusted special revenue fund of 27,791, 339. A total of which would be 238,073, 139. So you can see here from the spreadsheet that the difference is $172,387. Are there any questions on that?
You will be appealing that, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Musterell.
Does the superintendent have recommendations?
Yes, we have two on our agenda this evening, requesting discussion and approval regarding resolutions number 4 and number 5 as noted on our agenda this evening.
Do we have any questions or comments? Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Second? Roll call, please.
Mr. Bono,
Yes.
Mr. Fiocchi,
Yes.
Mr. Harris,
Yes.
Mr. Holmes,
Yes.
Mrs. Perez,
Yes.
Mr. Revere,
Yes.
Mr. Silva, Mr. Sabrina,
Yes.
Mrs. Codispoti.
Yes, and I'd like to say that I'm very happy that we have the VAMP trip resolved for them. Do I have a motion to open public hearing?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Who was the second? Mr. Fiocchi, was that you? Thank you. Mr. Bono,
Yes.
Mr. Fiocchi.
Yes.
Mr. Harris,
Yes.
Mr. Holmes.
Yes.
Mrs. Perez,
Yes.
Mr. Rivera,
Yes.
Mr. Sabrina,
Yes.
Mrs. Codispoti.
Yes.
Motion carries. At this time, would anybody from the public like to make any comments on the 25-26 budget as presented in the March 17th meeting? I do have a yellow sheet, and I see it's regarding the budget, so I'd ask Ms. Tara Meyerson if she would like to come up and comment.
Is it all right if I turn this? There we go. Good afternoon, board members, Mr. Yano and Central Admin. Today, I want to speak to a growing crisis that we can no longer afford to overlook, the mental health emergency unfolding in our schools. Our students are struggling. Rates of anxiety and depression among children and teens have been rising for years, and the pandemic only intensified these challenges. According to the CDC, in just 1 year, more than 1 in 3 high school students reported experiencing persistent feelings of sadness and hopelessness. That's over 1/3 of our students. So many of them are walking into school each day carrying invisible burdens, and far too often they're carrying them alone. And this isn't just a national issue, it's local. So right here in our own schools of Vineland, we've seen an increase in mental health referrals, crises, behavioral challenges. Teachers are seeing students shut down emotionally, act out in frustration, or simply disengage. And while our existing staff work very hard to support them, the truth is we simply don't have enough trained professionals to meet this need. So that's why we need, and I'm asking for you to consider adding more guidance counselors and social workers to our school buildings urgently. Guidance counselors and social workers are trained to help students navigate mental health challenges, family instability, trauma, grief, and so much more. They're often the first line of defense when a student is in crisis. But in many of our schools, there's one counselor responsible for hundreds of students. That's not just unfair, it's unsustainable. According to the American School Counselor Association, the recommended student to counselor ratio is 250 to 1. But in many schools, including my own, that number is far higher. Sometimes it's even double or even triple that recommendation. So what does that mean in real terms? So it means that a student experiencing anxiety might have to wait days for help. It means a child going through trauma might never speak to someone who's a trained adult who can intervene early. And it means that our teachers, and I can speak to this, that we're already stretched so thin and we're left trying to manage these crises that we are not even trained for. So I think we need to move from a crisis response to an crisis prevention. And when we invest in more counselors and social workers, we're not only providing immediate support, we're creating safer, more compassionate school environments. And students will feel seen, valued, and understood. These support professionals are the first line of defense for students facing trauma, issues, bullying, anxiety. They help students make sense of their future, cope with challenges, and even just stay in school. Without enough trained professionals, too many students fall through the cracks. And this is not just about adding positions to a budget. It's about saving lives and supporting futures of our students. When students feel supported emotionally, they perform better academically, and they're less likely to engage in risky behavior. Mental wellness is really the foundation to everything else. So if we truly care about our students, about their success, their safety, and their future, then we need to care about their mental health. And that means we need to invest in more trained professionals, guidance counselors, social workers in our buildings who can make a real difference. So in closing, if we really truly care about equity, mental health, and academic success, then board members, Mr. Yano, and central admin, please make it your highest priority to find ways to add guidance counselors and social workers to our buildings. It's an issue we can't afford to look past anymore. Thank you.
Does anybody else have comments on the budget for 25-26?
Do I have a motion to close public hearing comment?
So moved. Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Bono?
Yes.
Mr. Fiocchi?
Yes.
Mr. Harris?
Yes.
Mr. Holmes?
Yes.
Mrs. Perez?
Yes.
Mr. Rivera?
Yes.
Mr. Sabrana?
Yes.
Mrs. Codispoti?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Public comment on any matter? Seeing none. Board member comments, Mr. Fiocchi.
Nothing at this time.
Mr. Holmes.
Nothing at this time.
Bono.
Nothing at this time.
Mrs. Perez.
Nothing at this time.
Mr. Rivera.
I'd like to congratulate our giraffe heroes, and I yield the rest of my time.
Mr. Harris.
Nothing at this time.
Mr. Sabrana.
Congratulations to our giraffe heroes, representatives of the behavior that we like to see in all of our students and how they improve a little at a time the overall school environment. I was at the first ceremony many years ago, and it's great to see that this has been carried on and helping to improve all of our schools. Thank you.
Mr. Yano.
Nothing at this time. Thank you.
Nothing at this time. Do I have a motion to adjourn? Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.